Welcome to Daily Fortune, where we talk about the latest topic about finance and investment. But before that, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I upload new videos. Now, let's get started. Kiyosaki would definitely tell Lisa Manobin, "Oh no, Lisa, those dollar bills falling on you are fake. LOL. How true is it that dollars are fake? Let's find out. Have you ever heard the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Sure you did. It's a famous book written by the American businessman Robert Kiyosaki. He's a firm believer in the power that gold and silver hold. Kiyosaki explained in an interview that there are three types of money. Not the money in different countries, because yes, those are all different. But the three types of money he talked about were God's money, which is real silver and gold, government money, and fake assets. Let's go into detail about how he describes them. Okay, so let's drop it. God's money is gold and silver. Do you have any idea why Kiyosaki called it that? Well, it's because you can't fake it, and for him, that is the real money. It's God's money because it was already here from the beginning and will remain until the end of time. We will die one by one, but these things are here to stay. That shows how powerful they are. Next in line is the money we know, currency. Whether it's a dollar, euro, yen, peso, they are what we call government money. It's called that way because obviously the government made them. They made them for us. How can we live without money, right? And many people love money. Because of that love, they work hard to earn it. To buy their necessities for survival, their wants, desires, whatever they want for their pleasure and happiness. Kiyosaki said that money is fake money. You may be wondering and asking us why. The root cause why people are being financially sick is because they work to earn fake money. Yes, fake. Fake as other people's personality. Lastly, there are fake assets, which is also a part of Fake Millennial, the Fake Generation series. Just imagine, one piece of gold could beat the huge amount of money people have. The reason why he is telling and exposing all of these is for us to know what opportunities lie ahead of us. The bright future that awaits us. It is the biggest opportunity that one could grab. He highly recommends that we should not save government money because they are corrupt. However, we may be aware of that, but some still choose to invest in some of those scammers and fakers. But we're telling you right now that you're better off saving God's money, the powerful money that might change your life. So, what are you waiting for? Stay tuned first and watch this video. Japanese banks, European banks, and FED are fake central banks. Their main agenda is to pump out fake money to protect the banks and not us. They have a higher advantage on it than the people. Kiyosaki was in Vietnam and flying for the Marine Corps when his dad sent him a letter saying to watch out because the world was going to change. And the world did change. It is starting on August 15, 1971. President Nixon removed the dollar off the gold standard. It took 6 months for him to receive the letter. It was already too late when he realized that the world is no longer the world he knew. His father sent a warning, but Kiyosaki didn't understand it at that time. And now, as we experience the unprecedented impacts of COVID-19, Kiyosaki saw the financial crisis happening during the pandemic, and it horrifies him because of what happened back in 1971. He blamed the financial crisis happening in this pandemic on millennials, pointing out that they have been screwed big time, and that this generation needs to understand how money is created, because credit, debt, taxes, that's all money really is. Everything he had shared in all of his talks and interviews were not taught in school, and that's the reason why the world economy is collapsing today. It can be traced all the way back to 1971. But what happened in 1971 was that they found a way to produce fake money, print a lot of it. This is the case with the US dollar. The US continues to print this fake money for a number of years, and up till today, they still look for stupid people to accumulate debt in order to keep the economy expanding and progressing. Do you know the secret on why Kiyosaki is one of the richest men today? Let me tell you this very short story first. Kiyosaki knew and felt something was wrong until 1972. He went and flew behind the enemy lines in 1972 to buy some gold. He didn't know it was illegal to own gold in America. Kiyosaki thought that it was strange, but that became a turning point in his life, which led to what he is right now. Kiyosaki believes that the dollar is dying. He knows this because he was a student and referenced the original reason in the book he read called The Grunge of Giants, an inspirational book that had the power to change one's perspective in life. The reason why he knows the dollar is dying is because the stock market prices and gold are way too high when they shouldn't be. The reason behind it is because the people in power are ripping everyone off. They keep printing fake money just to make the stock market go up. Like Robert Kiyosaki said, stupid people will fall for the bait, thinking that they have a pension, so they don't have to worry. Meanwhile, gold is rising, and as mentioned earlier, the reason gold is rising is because of the trillions of dollars being printed. Kiyosaki hopes that he's wrong, but you can't have both going at the same time. The US dollar is dead. Yes, the US dollar is still a strong currency, but don't be surprised when gold will become more valuable and stronger. Silver will get stronger, and you'll receive some Bitcoin of this. Do you know school teachers, our own governments, Wall Street, the banking system, and the Federal Reserve Bank are ripping us all off? For Kiyosaki, the biggest and hottest news in the last few months was all about Warren Buffett, the chairman and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, and is considered one of the most successful investors in the world. He was even given the nickname the Oracle of Omaha because the investment community very closely follows his investment picks and comments on the market. Not to mention, he lives and works in Omaha. According to Kiyosaki, Buffett had dumped bank and airline stocks and went into Barrick Gold, or gold mining. Even though before, he wasn't afraid to show his distaste in gold. So it's the most important piece of information because it indicates that something has fundamentally changed in America. If airplanes are leaving and if Warren Buffett himself is dumping airline and bank stocks, nobody covers it, no matter what they call it. This is something bigger. I mean, Trump or Biden are important, but Buffett investing in Barrick Gold is 1,000 times more relevant to all of us because Trump or Biden have no power to this. They won't be able to prevent what's going to happen. So, let's emphasize it again. The grandest headline of all is Warren Buffett selling bank stocks, not about Trump, Biden, or even COVID. Imagine that, and then dumping airline stocks on top of it. We don't know what else he's acquired after that, and the main question is, what does that actually mean? In front of us we see capitalism, socialism, and communism. It concerns Kiyosaki that the average person whose school don't provide proper education about financial literacy won't notice it. They have no idea of the sudden shift to communism, for example. Right now, the economy is under central control, and that there will be an IMF bailout. Funny how Kiyosaki gave IMF its all definition. He said that if the IMF, or the International Monetary Fund, takes in and tries to save you as it did for the countries like Greece and Brazil, then IMF will stand for I'm fucked. So when IMF tries to save America, do you know what to do? Just simply say, I'm fucked. The monetary system has been blown apart to the point where a foreign government is going to start handing us more fake money called SDRs, or special drawing rights. The International Monetary Fund defines and maintains special drawing rights as extra foreign exchange reserve assets. And remember that SDR is not a currency, which I have no idea what they are, but they can give us more fake money. That's the truth about our future. Kiyosaki himself said, so what happens is, these fake financial planners, God, they're terrible people. They tell you to invest in the long term in the stock market. And look at this chart here. This is the Dow. It's at an all-time high. Why would you invest in the stock market? The FED can be considered criminal because they only protect the banks. The stock market is at an all-time high, so his big question is, would you want to get it now? It's like saying you can't afford a house and wait till it crashes. Only then will you buy a house. So, as the price is too low, buy more and invest more. Kiyosaki claimed that in 2008, stocks crashed, and that's when he bought real estate. So right now, the stock market is at an all-time high, your phony education is at an all-time high, medical costs are at an all-time high, and these fake financial advisors are urging you to invest for the long term while the market is at an all-time high, and the FED is the one who blew it up. The FED continues printing money and blowing it up in this bubble. Did you know that silver costs $50 before, and now it fell to $15? It used to be high, and $15 is a big joke. So, if you hold it, this is what Kiyosaki predicted. Although sometimes he anticipated that his predictions were wrong. So, if you buy silver today for $15, he'll provoke $100 in 10 years because they keep burning it up and demanding it. Before ending this video, let me ask you this final question from Kiyosaki. Would you rather preserve the dollar, which value is slowly decreasing, or save silver, where its value is slowly increasing over time? Dollar or silver? Now choose. $1 now and lose later, or invest now and be rich later. Have you touched and seen God's money? If yes, start to invest in it. So that's it for today. I hope you learned something from today's video, and to get updated with the next videos, please don't forget to hit the notification bell. See you next time!